What's poppin', homies? It's your favorite homegirl, Gossip Girl, and today is True Crime Thursday. Yes, I am bringing it back, where I at least tell you one true crime story that happened, whether it was in the past or the present. So this happened in, does it say where it happened? It happened in 2006. And he was found guilty in 2008. So let's get started. So we're going to talk about Steve Wright. He's a serial killer. He's also known as the Suffolk Strangler. Stephen Gerald James Wright, born April 24th, 1958, is an English serial killer, also known as the Suffolk Strangler and the Ipswich Ripper. He is serving life imprisonment for the murders of 5 women who worked as sex workers in Ipswich, Suffolk. The killings took place during the final months of 2006, and Wright was found guilty in February of 2008. Okay. So this guy is off the chain. So, Wright met Pamela Wright, no relation, in 2001, and Felixstowe, and they moved to the house in Ipswich together in 2004. Wright has always admitted that he used sex workers and had done so since he was in the Merchant Navy and continually throughout his life. In Ipswich, he admitted that he went to certain massage and saunas establishments that were actually brothels. Okay, so we already know this. He was into dealing with sex workers. He went to massage parlors and sauna establishments, and he even went to brothels. Okay. Throughout his trial, he has stated that he used professional sex workers on many occasions, including 3 of the victims. And when his partner began working night shifts and their sex life became almost non-existent, he returned to using professional sex workers who were based on the nearby streets. Okay. So, you see where his mind is at. Between October 30th and December 10th of 2006, Wright murdered 5 sex workers in Ipswich. Forensic evidence led to his arrest on December 19th. At the time of the murders, Wright was working as a forklift truck driver. He was found guilty on all 5 murders on the 21st of February of 2008. On the following day, he was sentenced to life imprisonment, and the judge recommended that he should never ever be released. Okay. The judge said, you will not get up out of here. Okay. It was announced on the March 19th of 2008 that Wright was to appeal his conviction. But on the 2nd of February of 2009, it was announced that Wright had decided to drop his appeal case because he knew he wasn't going to win. He knew he wasn't going to win. Prostitutes nicknamed him Mondeo Man and Silverback Gorilla because of his hair, color, and stocky build. And some say he liked to dress up in tight women's clothing and wearing long black curly hair. What? Let me find out, Steve Wright. You was trying to tap into the other side. Well, anyway, tiny flecks of blood were found on the back seats of Wright's car, and he was driving a Ford Mondeo. I never even heard of that car. Particularly matched the DNA profile of Paula Cleno. Now, here are some of his possible links to this. Murder. I'm sorry, my camera had cut off, so now I have to pick up where I left off. So now we're talking about the possible links to other crimes that Mr. Wright has done. Okay, Wright is still being investigated in connection with the other unsolved murders and disappearances. Now, one of them is Susie Lampluff. I'm hoping I said her name right. Okay, so they worked together on the QE2 ocean liner during the early 1980s. Okay, Susie went missing in London in July of 1986 and was legally declared dead in 1994, but her body was never found Okay, so the Metropolitan Police stated that this is not a strong line of inquiry. Okay, the Cleveland police have now ruled out a link between Wright and the murder of Vicki Glass. Now, Vicki Glass was a heroin addict who vanished from Middlesbrough, in September of 2000 and was naked. Okay, when they found her. So they found her naked body in a brook on the North York moors. Okay, so that's where they found her body at, and she was naked. I guess they didn't have enough evidence, to prove that was him, because they didn't find anything, so they didn't charge him for those murders. Okay, so in June of 2012, criminologist David Wilson suggested that the killer of Norwich prostitute Michelle Beatles may have been Wright as well. But this theory was dismissed by the police. Beatles was strangled in March 2002, and her body was found 3 days later in Woodland. So this guy is ridiculous. He already is going down for 5 murders. But there are actually 3 other murders. Well, I'm going to say 2 other murders he possibly could have done. But the last one was dismissed by the police. So this guy is crazy. He's been doing all types of stuff in Ipswich, and he is known as the Ipswich Strangler. It's crazy. This guy is just, he looks like he's nuts. He looks, oh, not the Strangler, the Ipswich Ripper. Like Jack the Ripper, but he's the Ipswich Ripper. A lot of stuff, I've been coming across a lot of stories about Ipswich. Like I did a story about this young man that disappeared, and he's been gone for 11 years. He's never been found for 11 years. And they was doing a documentary on him. I have to look into that to see, what's going on with that as well. But this is my true crime for the day. So I hope you guys have a great day. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you like my channel, please hit the subscribe button and stick around. Every Thursday, I will be doing a true crime. If you have a true crime you want me to talk about, please send it my way on Instagram or in my email. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye.